afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything amazing Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda of here to 2 versus 2 on Eindhoven Country in the north. It is Bodye and Weslo fighting for the German army, Deutschland, taking on the role here of the Panzerdivision here. Versus the south, it is Sully and Trivolka fighting for a combined allied task force here of the 3rd Armored Division, backed up by elements of the 51st Infantry. We got heavy cavalry there, rifleman defences of smoke barrages, ranges, combined arms, and Pershings with tank destroy infantry grenade bulletins with Vanguard, mobile assault, and special weapons here for Trivolka with infantry machine gun Firefly versus Bodye with fortifications, ground offensive, Firestorm, double infantry medical supplies, and Weslo here with Jaeger Armour, which opens up with half-track regal mines, reconnaissance flights, spotting scopes, Stuka bombing strikes, and the elephant tank destroyer with triple infantry bullets there as well. We got a west push here by Bodye with full Steam Pioneers. In the east, we got MD42 Propagandacaster out there for Weslo. Eastwards, it's Sully here with sandbags in this car front. Tank touched by the fuel points. In fact, several there to form more defensive position. Trivolka meanwhile moving up the centre of the Vickers machine gun and advancing his section westwards to also laying up sandbags here to cover the road here and form up a formidable redoubt of the British Empire. Rifleman up here, going to ambush the MD42. There's Weslo, boldened here by no meat South Americans. Moves a bit too far. The machine gun is going to have to retreat there because versus unit heavy cover out in the open. That MD42 is toast. Looking at his can try and move to assist, but actually managed to suppress them there. I'm a bit surprised at that one, to be honest. I'm a bit surprised at that. We got more riflemen again. There goes moving the machine gun. In fact, leaving himself more exposed to another push for the rifle squad. I'm a bit surprised at that suppression there. The machine gun, that definitely ball call there by Weslo. That machine gun's about to get wiped out. He's going to have to try and grab it back here. Pretty bad start here for Weslo. He was able to at least deny it, but even then he could theoretically risk losing it. We're going to do that of Weslo on the west side here. We can see Trivolka is losing ground here to Bodye and the German army. University following up there for Trivolka. Sully pursuing the machine gun with aggression and fervor. Got reasons out there for Sully, and by the looks of it, a very early take as well into the company command post. Captain's on the way there. Dustman's going to have less presence on the field until it hits. But of course, once it hits, you can sort of quickly fill up with stuff from there. We got Pioneers here versus liaisons by the southern fuel point now, eastern fuel point. Going to continue back with Rifleman's going to be one engagement, I think, for the Rifleman there. In the south here, Sturm Pioneers also trying to advance. They can bring up from. They got full coming in. No grenades though available yet. University almost done, and gets past the Vickers there, overwhelming here to Volka's southwestern position, forcing him to retreat from the battlefield. University are out there, probably at the Vickers K, southern fuel point, or eastern fuel point being seized over Weslo. At the same time, Ralph got pushing back one Grenadier squad. We got more Grenadiers on the way for Weslo and the German army. Die Deutsche Armee. Section advancing his sandbags up there by the point to further dig in. But they're giving a saleable section and US coming ahead there. Not great there for Trivolka. I'm a bit surprised at that. I'm a bit surprised. No sign of tech there for Bodye yet. No sign of doctrine either. There we go. Truck on the way there. Weslo will probably taking up soon. These should be taking up soon. University falling back. Can even now go for the Wasp. Let's see what he goes for. Rather than push back to the organism before trimming at the eastern side. Grab the eastern fuel point here. Back here we got samples on the way there for Trivolka. Gonna help, of course, repair stuff. And there you go. Pack hounds being rushed out here by Sully. 2 thumbs up to using that ability, by the way. And I think first he just rushed out the mechanized company command post, but also then the pack hounds. Interesting move there. And of course he can then relatively quickly fill out with, say, a fast half-tech as well once he gets the fuel, though. So far, one thing they don't have in their favour is the fuel, as the Germans are locking down quite effectively there. Good play there by Weslo and Bodye. So far, of course, they do have to make sure they don't take the Allied players too lightly, so they can quickly switch things around. In particular, Sully, as the more aggressive American faction, could pull off some good flanks and leave Weslo a bit sad. But there you go. So far, Ralph's got once more, found himself suppressed here by the MD42. Pushing westwards here. University being repaired up. Still not some upgrade there by Trivolka. I am surprised at that. You'd think he would do that. We got the pack open up there on the MD42. I'm Mannion. There you go. 75mm high explosive shells hurling through the air and not quite landing the MD42. Of course, then quickly changed. Close one there. Ludwig drops that. Captain Mr. Grenadiers. BAR flying. We got Ralph moving up there still. Captain's going to have to fall back. Simply too many German infantry about. And we got Bodye moving in. Troops to assist here. Rather than taking heavy damage to the westwards, we got Trivolka continue to push ahead with the British infantry. Ralph's squad they're being pushed back. Universe care. Ralph's squad wiped out a blow there to Sully in the early game. Ralph's squad pushed back there as well. West side seems to be opening up here. Trivolka is encountering pretty much no resistance. We've got Universe coming eastward. Still no upgrade for Trivolka. I am deeply surprised at that. Usually most British players at this point will upgrade it with either the Vickers Gate, typically the Vickers Gate or the Wasp, but so far Trivolka seems to have less interest in that. We got assault rifle on the way there for Bodye's infantry. We got a mechanized raiding up in space, but the looks on the way there. Like to mechanize company up as well here for Weslo. The situation for the Allies is not looking like it's improving anytime soon, as the Germans are just pressing the Allies as hard as they can. There you go. Looks of course slowly approaching. University moving in. Fox is falling back. So far, oh, we even got a machine gun bunker going up here on the carve point. A bold play there by Weslo. Seems almost taunting there in the face of the Allies. Aggressive play there, so it's going to make it harder for them to take back the carve point without any sort of serious firepower, so thumbs up there to Weslo. Definitely not something we see typically here, but done correctly, it can be quite frustrating for Allied players to have to deal with. So we'll have to see how Sully and Trivolka deal with this. I mean, you need to get on the western field, but again, the west side is wide open. Bit surprised at this. Troops in the centre being held back by the Vickers machine gun. At the same time, the infantry prevents Trivolka's infantry from advancing too far either. He's finding on the western field point there. Good by Trivolka. Still no destruction from him or Bodye. Nice rifle grenade flank. They're clearing out Trivolka's Vickers machine gun. The situation is not improving for the outskirts there and Schengen hanging back. University there awaiting repairs. Finally get upgrade to a Wasp. We got troops that flank up here, going to move for the victory point. And these good play there by Sully. Machine gun there being claimed here, I think, by Bodye and the Panzerlehr. There we go. And going for the car point as well. Allied did not seize the western field point there. The Allied situation certainly remains precarious here. There's the German army who is given unrestricted access to both field points for some time now. Moving up, there goes straight to the anti-aircraft half deck here. And it's going to, I think, come down to this anti-aircraft half deck doing some heavy damage to the Germans. There you go. 2-2 down. Packard destroying the bunker. Of course, there's the, shall we say, slight issue with the machine gun bunker. Right, the impetus was the American Packard can quickly be destroyed just by that. And typically, you'd want to place it a bit further away, but I can understand some of the message in it, you know. I suppose that's also might be Weslo did it. About sending a message, you know. And there you go, Luke's going for it, taking out the half-track. Good lord. Anti-tank and moving up. Now, can they get off an anti-tank rifle for no help? No anti-tank rifle grenades available here. Luke's taking a hit from the 6-pounder gun. Can they take it out swiftly? The Allies might still have a chance in this run, but if they don't get it, oh, scuttlebutt. There you go, AC moving out, they're moving up here still. The open path to Eastern Fuel on its own. We got rifling up here from the rear. Machine gun there, setting up. It's going to get flanked, could be cleared and stolen here by Sully. There you go, catch the machine gun there. Doesn't get a wipe there. Still forces away. They're opening up the Eastern Fuel release to the Allies. Carrying back the car point, pushing for the AC, rising take for the looks and taking it out there. Pack 40 in the way there for Weslo and the German Army. Panzerfaust assembling the engine here of the AC Mark III. Fighting continues to be intensive here, and there you go. Sully's just pushing ahead here. Pioneers as Rifleman, going to destroy the light machine gun, grab the Eastern Fuel point here. Western victory point seized by the Germans, and we got Rangers on the way here for Sully. Good old fashioned Rangers. Wild Squad pushed back here, but they're going to lose the Eastern Fuel point here. Rangers out there, probably going to be Thompson's, though, of course, if he's feeling particularly worried about enemy armor. He could, of course, try and equip the bazookas, since they are quite effective with that, but I think Thompson's right now would have a much better impact on German infantry, which is, for now at least, the bigger priority. Continuing to pour into the east, trying to reclaim the castle from the armies. Grenadiers are being scorched here with a Wasp, almost wiped out here, in fact. Packard continue to unleash high explosive doom there upon the advancing German infantry machine, and that takes a nasty hit. Grenadiers moving up here. Pearson's falling back. We got the Rangers moving up. So an upgrade there from Sully. Western point boy is still wide open. Trivolka needs to be a bit more aggressive about that fuel, but I'm surprised he's constantly making that little oversight. There you go, Grenadiers falling back in the face of the Rangers with their carbines. Back here, nothing further going there for Trivolka or for Sully in the German base. No sign of further take up there for the Germans either. We got a Puma on the way there. And following up in the looks here, Bodye committing to a pretty heavy mechanized regiment play there. Bit risky to be honest, but of course they got a lot of momentum now, so they could see him trying to just finish the match now with it. So there's certainly a logic to it. Though you could argue he'd just be trying to take a hit now. Anyways, AC they've been pursued by the Puma and the Pack 40 here, meaning Trivolka's armoured car is not long for this world in the end. He got the smoke screen up, but simply goes off too late. Sabba's there. Sniper on the way there for Trivolka. Folks are being burned up. Looks almost done. Back here in Sully's space, nothing further going on there. Rangers are still showing no sign of upgrades. West side still wide open. Trivolka needs to remember there's a left side too. So you can see the British drive on the left side of the road anyways. What is you forgetting about the left side of the map? And it's Captain Pioneers here. Grenadiers all fighting out there. Bar exchange then, of course, also means he can, in theory, upgrade his range to the bazooka since he has the weapon racks unlocked. Gun is routed, machine gun holding up the American advance. West side still very open. Sully going for an ambulance. We've got Trivolka now being hauled up there. Bodye and Trivolka still showing no sign of doctrine here. Sniper getting off it on the gun, range moving up. Machine gun crew there pushed back by the bold and brave Rangers. Ambulance almost down there for Sully and the 3rd Armoured Division. Southwest Grenadiers. Cat assailing my left arm because he wants to play, I guess. And he's not letting go. Anyways, east side here, fighting continues to just really focus on the castle. I mean, usually the castle on Eindhoven Country doesn't see this much of change, but for some reason, on this day, it has suddenly become the focal point of all the fighting. It's like a new Monte Casino. Without the Allies this time around being the one creating the ruined mess, from what we know at least. Mine goes off in the west here on the Fulton there, taking some damage. Starting to move west with the Germans, punishing Trivolka from again being absolutely blind to the west. Troops sending out there for Sully. No something yet, and there you go. We do get the bazooka ranges. Triple bazookas forming up a formidable anti-tank team that is very accurate, has a good penetrative ability there, and can certainly do a lot of damage to German armor if you're not careful. As the Germans in the east here, moving up the eastern fuel plant machine moving up as well, securing again the castle there. Alice one for punch on the back foot here as the German army, and you know, need to put more effort again to the west side there. Trivolka definitely seems to suffer a bit from tunnel vision, whereas Sully, I feel like, has a better oversight, but he's certainly the one striking here with a more rough start, and compared to against Trivolka, he's having more success, but he's suffering from tunnel vision, so he can't actually exploit success at the moment. We've got Bren guns on his infantry, so further improving the firepower. Sully suffering casualties here. No rifle squads left, that's going to be quite harsh. We need to work there. We got grenades out, except it doesn't really have anyone left that can throw them, except the Ranger needing the upgrade. Rangers here catching the bazooka, missing some of the rockets. And weapon crew cleared out as well. Some that's the pack out. Oh boy, that could be secured there by Weslo. Folks flank up behind here as well. Wasp moving up there, 4 kills, close to 2 tech there for Trivolka, and we got another pack out there for Sully. Looks like he's destroying the pack cards here with the pack from within the castle. Range moving up here, sneaking about there in the rear lines, hoping to maybe find a gap here. That's not really much to explore, but home to ambush something and destroy it with the bazookas. An interesting and bold move there by Sully. Not something most players commit to. Sully needs to get more active. There you go. I mean, Trivolka needs to be. Sully's there being pushed back. West side again wide open. It looks like it's now Sully's job to do the thing, then maybe point out to Trivolka again. There's the left side, mate. There is the left. Pack holding up here, machine gun in the eastern castle courtyard. Fulton in there, though quite depleted. They could be, I think, rebuffed there with some ease. Noting Bodye is floating a lot of manpower at the moment. He might be planning for Obersagen, to be honest, which of course can be quite potent. But at least maybe recommend another machine gun before that. Whilst engaging Grenadiers, pushing them back, coming up this one for Sully. Directed on the Wasp, sucking a bit there with some awkward. Oh, got lucky there, the pack missed, now moving up. West side here, folks going up there, though again severely depleted. And there you go. At the 40-minute mark, we have Western here with a Panther IV. Well, not J, that's for sure. Moving up these side, backed up by Grenadiers. And second and final, we got the range moving up. We're going to get to Panther IV. There you go, close to the South Wall. We could see, there we go. Panther IV go down. Weslo underestimating here. Allied tenacity will feel the sting of the American Hornet as 3 bazooka rockets go through the armor and thusly combust the entire thing. Weslo there, definitely should be more careful again. Triple bazooka ranges are quite the threat to German armor. Not to Allied armor yet. Not unless they add friendly fire. And the American tendency to shoot first and ask questions later. But that's more the Air Force, really. Cat moving up here. engaging on this up close quarters of the machine gun, backing up to get a Packard to firing down death from above here. More Rangers out for Sully. Well, these all be equipped with bazookas were there to get the Thompson style machine guns. Machine gun being repositioned. Moving about here for Bodye in the west. He's lost his looks, and we got more orbs in there, in fact, on the way for Bodye, so that was very much a correct prediction there from me. Probably going to be equipping them with light machine guns, so of course he could go for grand offensive equipment for assault rifles, which would also be a good pick. Trivolka here with the mortar emplacement, and we got mobile assault ring up for commandos and for land mattresses. Still not really doing much to get the fuel there though, both Trivolka and Sully. I think at this point, you know, good flank from here with some support could probably clear out the castle. And in west, again, push harder for the field, Trivolka. But there you go. Got the mortar in place. That's going to make it harder here for Weslo to defend the castle courtyard, as it's going to come under intense allied mortar fire there, at least parts of it. Troops heading out there. Rangers moving about. Universal Care need repairs. Sniper there could do with a bit of healing. West side here we got the infantry being held up by Vickers machine gun. Crew moving up and snipes one of the machine gun crewmen. Impressive. But they're going to take a sniper nearby. Could give the Puma their control. There you go. Using the Puma smoke to create a screen for the infantry advance through. Good play there by Bodye. Thumbs up. But there you go. We got artillery calling trying to disrupt this. Still need to retreat here. Grenade off as well. Certainly quite disruptive plays here, but now we got double orbital done with light machine gun artillery firing down there, preventing further German advance for now. And there you go. And these Sully is advancing on the courtyard there. Rangers not equipped with chumps still. They managed to win the machine gun, leaving the rest of Weslo's forces much more exposed here to Sully's advance of democracy and freedom here. Another machine gun bunker up, but this time getting flanked here, as we said, to cut the flank path. Not a badly move there, honestly, by Weslo. Some particularly good flank path there. He had a big bunker current, but there you go. Sully demolishes it. Sniper down here to the orbital garden. Trivolka needs to be a bit more careful with that. Mortar in place from the Hammond away, close to BT2. Back here, troops reinforcing, and we got bolted sections of the way there for Trivolka. Commandos have also arrived on the field now with their silence tankers. There we go. Light gun bomb off, and almost getting wiped in the orbital. Could land a wipe. There we go. That's going to be a wipe. Could even drop a light machine, which would be huge here for the Allies. No, didn't get a wipe, but still taking out the orbital squad is pretty good here. Rangers going to need to fight here in the castle ruins. Packards are firing in and support as well. Going to need to be careful. Rangers squad forced away. No take up still here. We got more infantry away there for Sully. Trivolka sometime away from any tanks. We're in trouble. Packards are firing too well high now. Trivolka, I think, could try and assist here into the castle by, flanking up through here. We got a bazooka drop as well by Sully. That is less good for him. BT2 on the mortar. Commander into the center big point. 158 versus 160. There we go. Trivolka coming in to assist in the castle courtyard takeover. Captain dealing with the Grenadiers. Sturmpanzer fearful to Weslo. He's just moved straight ahead, possibly thinking with the bazookas about there. May as well just skip the medium armor team, just go for something. There you go. Commanders flanking in there. Could pop a light gun bomb and maybe take out the Grenadiers. Or not. Close one now, I think. Possibly close one. Pioneer's got the bazooka though. And look, it's this, Fritz. I've got an Amerikanische bazooka. Yeah, just don't shoot your foot with it. Troops reinforcing. Rangers sitting out there for Sully. Orbs are moving up there. Bit of problem with the commandos at range. Grab the eastern fuel point again. We got houses up there for Bodye and the German army, the Panzerlehr, bring up artillery, it seems here, at least more artillery. Sturmpanzer has arrived here by way for Weslo, and the Panzerlehr Panzersturm cannon bomb off there. Doesn't do too much damage. Trivolka is still tomorrow from home. Again, the fuel problem is a really big issue for the Allies. Commander's almost wiped out. Oh, there we go. They did in fact get wiped out. Rangers falling back. Rangers holding up here. Troops taking heavy down from the centre from more commanders plus the Rangers. And we got the mortar replacement joining in. Rangers here not being upgraded. Still. Packards reinforcing. Pang being cleared out. And we got the Major out there for Sully, opening up for tanks from soon as well. And there goes Sturmpanzer advancing with another massive infantry complement here from the Germans as they push into the courtyard. Moving towards the commanders as full. We've got pack out of mortar fire here, just raining death all over the place. And now we got the Howitzer joining in as well there. Firing around, I think, the mortar plate to try and silence it. Whilst falling back, pack out coming up here in the east. We've got Rangers with the Sturmpanzer. Doing heavy damage there. Need to be careful, of course, with these shots. Then particularly with the machine gun joining in. It can be difficult for the Rangers to keep fighting. Apparently they intend on it. No, never mind. They end up retreating here. Sturmpanzer with half health. Trying to take out the Rangers. Not quite landing it. Land matches out for Trivolka. West side continue against the limited attention there. Go moves ahead here with the Sturmpanzer. More bazookas from Sully, this time from the echelons. And taking two to get a good hit. The Sturmpanzer down to less than a quarter of health here. Weslo needs to be very careful in the west here. We got Bodye moving about. And he's going for double howitzers. What on earth? That is definitely bold. Gun is being routed as we got the British joining in. West side though remains once more quite open. But only a single MD-34 there. Actually Vickers machine gun holding up the entire thing. These pioneers moving up here to protect the fuel point there from direct advance. Sturmpanzer falling further back. We got another pack forward there for Weslo. Land matches fire, shatters the castle courtyard interior. 99 points left here for the Allies. 8 kills, 23 on the mortar emplacement. Pearson sneaking up here. Troops are healing forcing. Rangers still not receiving any Thompsons. Also playing mission for Bodye because to lay down mines. We've got Sully sneaking westwards again. Trivolka once more seems to be less keen on exploring the western side of the map. Troops flanking up here with more bazookas. Good through to catch a Sturmpanzer and swarm with bazooka rockets, taking it out. Big push here for the carve point. And of course, close to the mortar emplacement. That could get a bit tricky. And there you go. Trivolka launching a counterattack. Could try and flank up behind further here and throw the flame with grenades from the retreat path. Pack out to cleared out again. Rangers going to catch the Sturmpanzer. Pioneers taking catch. There you go. Sturmpanzer taking further damage. Infantry's moving in, but will be enough to stop the destruction here of the Sturmpanzer Fear. There you go. Main gun out. Weslo here blindsided as he clearly underestimated Sully's tenacity. And there you go, the Sturmpanzers down. Another victory here to Sully's grit and determination. But they really need to grab some victory points soon. We got Rhyman moving up here into land for the gun, and his machine gun all setting up. Commanders moving in, plus sections. Another furious fight here for the castle courtyard. But the castle ruins. Western victory point sees the Major. Still no sign of any armour here from Trivolka. Pack grabbed here by Trivolka and the British Army. 51st. 50 points leave to grab the centre victory point. And the eastern one as well. Germans have taken to account, particularly Weslo has suffered quite heavily in the fighting for the castle. Losing another Sturmpanzer didn't help out. Bodye meanwhile is in stronger position, though again he's been fighting less actively. He's also investing a lot of resources into the howitzers. So right now I think the Allies may have a chance to quickly turn this game around if they push hard enough. And of course get out some armour soon enough. Sully most likely is spanking most of his money here on the Pershing to seal the deal and stabilise versus the Krauts. As for Bodye, hard to say what he's planning. Maybe a Panther, maybe a King Tiger. And for Weslo, he could go for the Elephant, but Panther might be a better choice here. He's certainly countered the Sturmpanzer, so we'll see what he ends up with. Vickers holding up German and advancing in the centre. Commanders joining in there. Almost getting a wipe here. Advance for the west side. We got 44 to 160. We got land matters fire. Raining down death around the centre. They're mostly killing squirrels and no Germans. Anti-tank opening up there. Trying to hit the Puma, but is not landing any hits here. Troops being suppressed on the left flank by the Vickers machine gun. Everything explodes, and there you go. As all this is happening, Weslo sneaks into the castle court and once more hitting Sully when he's not looking again. But Sully at the same time trying to hit it with the Rangers. The Bazooka team of the Rangers squad still not upgraded. He's still in access to Thompson's. Rangers moving up here, could take out the Puma, do some of the howitzers here, and there you go. Triple rockets, almost taking out the Puma, but there you go. Schwerpanzer quarters opening up. Can they finish off the Puma before they push back? Close one there, but in the end they're suppressed, which does decrease accuracy. Germans bunching up around the point here. Pack cards should be able to bombard. Troops healing and forcing. Western advance is encountering some difficulties here from Bodye. But not too many severe difficulties either. Holding up the eastern victory point here. Getting over close to the Pershing. Trivolka can go for Cromwell soon. He could also go for the centre. Landmasters with 2 kills. Packards with none. Push here for the eastern victory point in Canada. There you go. Pioneers of the Flamethrowers compelled Trivolka to... Sully to burn the eastern victory points. Trivolka's needing on the western one. There's some sappers. Not too shabby. Rifle moving up. And there you go. We got a Panzerkampfwagen 5 out for Weslo. As for Bodye, no sign of any armour. Certainly increasing the possibilities, in fact, planning for the Koenigsee. But there you go. Panzerkampfwagen 5 out for Weslo and the Panzerlehr. Leerson sneaking up though with their marching bazookas. They're ill-suited for dealing with the Grenadiers, in particular close quarters versus light machine guns. Packards landing great hit machine gun coming up here as well. Almost at the western point. Spawning comes up in the Panther as well. Commandos out for the Trivolka. Arriving here. Being caught though, Bulls and folks, because he needs to retreat now. Pumming up through the centre. There goes straight into the anti-tank gun. Mortar placement down by the way by the repeated intent bombardment here from Bodye's double howitzers. Big push in the east here. Rangers, Commandos, sections all finding out as the Grenadiers and the machine guns still on the way. We got Syrian artillery called in. Around here, right at the alley entrance. A bold move there. Puma destroyed though. No bazookas to deal with the Panther though. It's exposing its rear armour. So if we were to get some bazookas in there, and in fact they could be running anytime soon. Nope, apparently not. I mean, they could lose the Panther here quite quickly. Troops moving through here as everything explodes. Anti-tank and crew cleared out. Packards as well. Brutal stuff in there. Go. Range me up. Captain as well in there. Go engaging the Panther. Several hits there. Panther taking some damage, but nothing too critical for now. Coming up behind here, going for the Pioneers, trying to screen up the flank here. Grenadiers holding up the line here. Courtyard fighting just continues to be absolutely brutal. Pioneers about to get wiped out there. Panther dealing with the infantry. Grenadiers push back in the east. Western midpoint sees centre one being lost here to the Germans. It would seem land matches fire, unleashing hell. British infantry flanking now through the courtyard into the centre there. Getting behind there. Go Panther meanwhile in the east has taken critical damage from all the bazookas. It is down to a sliver of health. The main gun is no longer functioning. Can Sully's Rangers deliver another stinging blow to the German army? There you go. Panther down as well. Those Rangers bazookas are absolutely ridiculously powerful. German infantry moving up here. Back here, troops reinforcing for Sully and Trivolka. Sully is incredibly closer to the Pershing heavy tank. He's clinging on to it for all dear life. Up north here, Rangers routed by a fresh German counterattack. Pershing is seconds away from Sully and the 3rd Armoured Division. Trivolka going for a centre, and there you go. Pershing Mobile here at the 27 mark, finally arriving. Nothing further going on there for Bodye. We got 41 versus 411. Bit of a difference there. Pershing setting out. Catching the German infantry there. Go almost obliterating the entire Orbis of Darden squad there. Range squad moving in. They finally got Thompsons. Could try a grenade in the retreat path maybe. But that might be too ambitious. Still aiming here for a wipe on the Orbis, I think. Should have a good chance of landing it. Heading Bodye a bit, and there we go. Could even drive straight ahead here if there's no mines, no effect. Looks like down. They could actually try and take out the the howitzers there. Losing the western victory point for leaving the ground. The centre one sent out here for Trivolka. Base area again getting hammered there by German artillery. Pershing versus the howitzer getting flanked here. Double like Kedner for infantry coming to support, but they actually occupy the centre victory point. Almost got the howitzer, but it's still operable. It's still operable. We still got the Kedner for there as well. Plus we got Fulton moving in. Sully decides to get the Pershing out of there. Centre moves towards the centre. Need to grab the other victory points. We've got 37 to 45. Pershing with the damaged engine. We got Smoking calling for Sully to retreat the Pershing under. And allow the Rangers to get close to the German infantry and beat them with the Thompsons. Commander Shivers the Fulton by the western victory point. Close to the east, there we go. Brandhand grenade off. Light gun bomb off. Full wipe there. Entire unit wiped out. Rangers falling back. Rangers squad moving up. Pershing in dying repairs. Trivolka's I think going to lend his assist. Sappers for that. Captain Mr. Grenadiers in the east. 30 versus 405. Another Panther this time though for Bodye. For Weslo, it's hard to say what he's planning here. Heavy damage being inflicted on both sides. Casualties are piling up. Pioneers being shredded. Turn into fine meat paste. Western big point claimed by the British Army. Section moving up. He almost wiped the Student parties from retreat. More German infantry moving up here from Bodye. Pershing still need repairs. We got the land metals unleashing hell. Trying to stall any German advances on the centre victory point. Furiously so. Centaur moving westward to help defend the western victory point with the commandos. Should be able to flank here. Bodye's infantry and punish it quite extensively. Though, of course, it can get close grenades off as well. In fact, lots of grenades being exchanged. Forts there being annihilated by heavy centaur fire. The twin Polston guns there doing incredible damage. Weslo here looks like he's setting up for a elephant heavy tank destroyer. Though I think a Panther might work out better. We got another move eastwards. He's setting up for flank on the machine gun position. Very good. Pershing being repaired with double echelons. Center continue to fight here in the west. Always on the tight spot. And Weslo's going for another Panther. Lots of Panthers in this brutal fight. The Allies are now turning this round. It seems they're stabilizing. Weslo still is in a rather awkward position. It's Bodye's not fighting the main body of the force here. Sully and Trivolka now still rebuilding. Trivolka definitely need to bring up more armor soon. Cromwell could be a good idea. Firefly. Theoretically, even another Centaur that obviously have more risks associated with it. But Eastern midpoint got the major here. We got Rangers being to assist. 11 kills. Almost ace level versus ace grenadiers. We also got S-mines here, though only coming against the move from here, not from the other side. Grenadiers routed. Moving for the western fuel point. Finally seems like Trivolka's realised there's a fuel point there. Only took him about half an hour. Ha ha ha. Raketner for there versus the infantry section. The Bren guns delivering death from afar. Pershing moving eastwards. Finally fixed up and good to go. Just moving up, but they're bunched up and they're going to be easy target for the Pershing. But the Pershing hits a Tellermine at the entrance to the castle courtyard. A Tellermine had been laid down. I think runs into both packs that Weslo had up. Oh, snot biscuits. Pershing bounces one shot there. Oh, another bounce. Good lord. Talk about a close one there for Sully. And a close one for Weslo. He almost got the Pershing. Wow. In the west, we got Steel Punch running straight here for the western victory point. We got 30 versus 360. We got the Panther advancing here for Weslo. Going to go straight for the Pershing, hoping there's no mines in the way. Since most American players never lay down mines anyways. And so far, he would be exactly 100% right in that idea. Centre on the west being pushed back by the other Panther from Bodye. Pershing there, bouncing a shot from the Panther. Got reactions moving out, but only with one bazooka if they have it. They're not going to stop the Panther there. Bazooka range no need to be seen either. Oh, they are there. They're not moving though. They're not moving to try and assist here. Reasons could also assist. Panther, there you go. Finally gets the Pershing. A stinging blow there to Sully and the 3rd Armoured Division. Fun for the western victory point continues here. We got 30 versus 341. We got Tilify slamming the area here around the western field point with rockets. Panther falling back here, hosing the area with machine gun fire as the captain retreats. Weslo following up with fresh troops to once more claim control of the castle ruins. Panther moving forwards, engaging the riflemen. Got the Firefly out here for Trivolka. Anti-tank grenade fails to make an impact there on the Panther. Bazooka fire though is certainly making an impression on the Panther crew, forcing them to fall back here. Three kills in the Panzer Kampfwagen 5. Eastern fuel point claimed. Eastern victory point besieged with machine gun. We got 30 versus 312. Firefly good to go there for the Trivolka. Something exploded. I'm not entirely sure what. Heavy fighting here in the castle ruins. Rangers moving up to push back the Panther. It re-exposed the Weslo. Farsack. Heavy damage to the Panther. Need to get out of there now. Schnell. Oh, scheiße. It's turning back. There you go. Infantry turns around the fight there, saving the Panther from an otherwise rather silly demise. Panther moving out there. Howitzers have apparently remained largely silent. It's almost like Bodye forgot about them for a while. Digging in on the western point. He needs to be able to support his teammate. In fact, he may be putting a bit too much effort here. And again, leaving Sully to be heavily hammered when he's probably the one with the larger force at the moment. He should be exerting a bit better. This could give the Germans a chance to push for the victory points and push the Allies out of the fight here. Firefly versus the Panther. Fultz are charging straight to the Centaur there. Raketner opening up in the centre. Got Victor's machine versus the Fultz Grenadiers. In the east, Sully is struggling here with Weslo's advance. The lack of the Pershing is really leaving Sully in a tight spot. Got Oberson Sturmpanzer westwards here. You got 30 versus 286. Direct hit on the Panther from the far flank. In the center we got commandos advancing. Or at least trying to advance, but German resistance proves to be a bit of a headache then with the land matches fire. Weslo advancing right up to the American base, seeing the victory point right outside of it. Cash is inflicted then Bodye. A ruthless fight here on Eindhoven Country. 25 points, 24. Manpower being employed there by Trivolka. Need to do something about it. Sully called in the center. We got Searing artillery to make it harder for the Allies to grab the point. Clever move there by Bodye. As Weslo established a small line of defense on the eastern castle, courtyard, but without machines, it's going to be difficult. Sully fire range down there. Units being incinerated and slaughtered under intense machine gun and artillery fire. We got Weslo charging with his Panther. We got 19 versus 286. Allied arm on the west side trying to push it, but already heavily damaged infantry. Can't push much further here for West Trivolka either, and he's still flooding manpower. And significant amount about it. Sully just continuing raining down. No friendly fire, so Weslo's and Bodye's men are just completely safe from it. Panther on back on the east side. We got Rangers moving up there. 19 versus 286. Sully cannot advance to the eastern field. Victory point. This is machine gun on the way. Rangers fighting up with the Panther point blank here. Falling back here as more rockets punch against the front line. Grenadiers moving up. We got 14 versus 286. Center Firefly. Panther versus the Kettenwerfer. Oh, the Ketten of the Rangers. Though you could argue they're the Kettenwerfers. You could argue that if you're a bit drunk. Cromwell away for Trivolka. Also bringing up more machine guns, but it might be a bit too late here. 8 points left for the Allies. Going for the center victory point. Can they get there in time? 7 points left. Sully, I think, is setting up for another Pershing at the moment, which is, I would say, highly ambitious. And of course, now he's moving into the center. He's only left some mines to defend the western point here. Oh dear. Stick a bomb drop here. Which actually renders the point neutral, giving the Allies perhaps just a bit more time. As the Stuka bomb drop will clear point. Or at least, yeah, clear a point with your head. I actually won matches in that one when an opponent accidentally cleared out his own victory point by that. Double Panthers up for Bodye. That seems to be the final nail of the coffin alongside the Western victory having lost. And there you go, a win for the German army. A brutal, hard-fought battle here on Eindhoven Country in the end. I feel like Trivolka was the sort of bit weaker side of the Allied effort. Again, many times left the left side go open. He had some tendency being passive there. Should have been more active. Should have hit the Allied fuel or German fuel a bit better. Sully, I feel like could also flank more times. I think he got also tunnel vision down and just wore himself down. And there's certainly an argument to maybe should have just gone straight for the Pershing, but just push for medium armor faster and also upgrade some of those Rangers faster. Either way, though, a brutal match here on Eindhoven Country, so I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell friends, tell family, but don't tell enemies. This is Pro LinkedIn. Cheers, thank you for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow again for another episode. Bye.